Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Araganatam Bitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vidam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Jnana Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasma Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasthaveda Nippanam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govinda Abhidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Shah Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchandavananam Balarka Chelan Shitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyam Buddhim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Mareka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shidaram Vanshakopatarubyas Chakripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahamaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Antya-lila, chapter 14, the Lord's feelings of separation. Verse number 56. Swarup Gosai Kore Krishna Lila Gan, Dui Jane Kichu Koila Prabhura Bhaya Gyan. Ramananda Rai recited verses from the Srimad Bhagavatam, and Swarup Damodar sang of Krishna's pastimes. In this way, they brought Mahaprabhu to external consciousness. Okay. I'll just read. Previously, it was mentioned here. Mahaprabhu was overwhelmed night and day by these ecstatic conditions. Whenever such symptoms arose, his mind became unsteady. After speaking this way, Mahaprabhu fell silent. Then Ramananda Rai began to recite various verses. Ramananda Rai recited verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, and Swarup Damodar sang of Krishna's pastimes. In this way, they brought Mahaprabhu to external consciousness. Ematarda ratri koila niryapan, bitara prakoshte prabhure, karaila shayan. After half the night had passed in this way, Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar made Mahaprabhu lie down on his bed in the inner room. Ramananda Rai tabe gela nijagare, Swarup Govinda duhe, swilena dware. Then Ramananda Roy returned home, and Swarup Damodar Then Ramananda Roy returned home, and Swarup Damodar and Govinda lay down in front of the door to Mahaprabhu's room. Sabratre Mahaprabhu Kore Jagaran, Ucha Kore Kohe Krishna Nama Sankirtan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained awake throughout the entire night, chanting Krishna Nam Sankirtan, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra very loudly. Okay. Good night. Here, you can have this. Huh? I'll go. Okay. Terminamos apenas el texto 57. Estamos en 58. Ramananda Rai tabe gela nijagare, Swarup Govinda duhe, Swilena dware. Then Ramananda Rai returned home, and Swarup Damodar and Govinda lay down in front of the door to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's room. Sabratri Mahaprabhu Kore Jagaran Uche Kore Kohe Krishna Nama Sankirtam. Mahaprabhu remained awake throughout the entire night, chanting Krishna, the Hare Krishna mantra very loudly, chanting Krishna Nama Sankirtan. Shabdana Paya Swarup Kapata Kapata Koila Dure Sabana Panya Swarup Kapata Koila Dure Tina Dwara Deolja Ache Prabhu Nahigare. After some time, Swarup Damodar could no longer hear Mahaprabhu chanting. When he entered the room, he found the 3 doors locked, but Mahaprabhu was gone. Chintita hoila sabe Prabhu re na dekiya, Prabhu chahe bule sabe duty jwaliya. All the devotees were very anxious when they saw that the Lord was not in his room. They wandered about searching for him with a warning lamp. So they took a lamp. They took like a lamp out to look for the Lord, maybe like a torch or like that. Simadwarer utar dishai ache ektai taramaje pariachan Chaitanya Gosai. After searching for some time, they came upon Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lying in a corner by the northern side of the Simadwar gate. Deke Swarup Gosai Are Anandita Hoila Prabhu Dasha Deke Puna Chintite Lagila. At first they were overjoyed to see him, but when they saw his condition, all the devotees, headed up by Swarup Damodar, were very anxious. Prabhupadi Achana Dirga Hatha Panchachai Achetana Dehanashai Shwasanahibai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was lying unconscious, and his body had become elongated to 5 or 6 cubits. There was no breath from his nostrils. So it says 1 cubit is equal to about 1.5 feet. So say 7.5 to 9 feet, between 7.5 and 9 feet tall. Much taller than even Jadunandana here. You're well? Okay, good. Ek hastapada dirgatin teen hat astigranti bina charma ache matratat. Each of his arms and legs had become 3 cubits long. 3 cubits is about 4.5 feet long. Each of his arms and leg had become about 4 feet long. What's 3? 3 times 1.5, 4.5 feet long. Each of his arms and legs had become 3 cubits long, only skin connected to separated joints. The Lord's body temperature, indicating life, was very low. All the joints in his arms, legs, neck, and waist were separated by at least 6 inches. Charma matra upare sandi ache dirga hanya dukita hoila sabe prabore dekia. It appeared that only skin covered his elongated joints. Seeing the Lord's condition, all the devotees were very unhappy. Muke lala fena prabor utana narayan dekiya sakala bhakter deho charibran. Muke lala fena prabor utana nayana dekiya sakala bhakter deho chariprana. They almost died when they saw Mahaprabhu with his mouth full of saliva and foam and his eyes turned upward. Swarup Gosai Tabeucha Korea Prabhurakane Krishna Nama Kohe Bhakta Ganaloya. When they saw this, Swarup Damodar and all the other devotees began to chant the holy name of Krishna very loudly into Mahaprabhu's ear. Bahukane Krishna Nam Ridoya Pasila Haribo Bole Prabhu Garjia Utila. After they had chanted in this way for a long time, the holy name of Krishna entered the heart of Mahaprabhu, and he suddenly arose with a loud shout of Haribo. Chaitanya paite ashti sandi lagila purva prai jatavat sharir hoila. Chaitanya paite ashti sandi lagila purva praya jatavat sharir hoila. As soon as the Lord returned to external consciousness, all his joints contracted and his entire body returned to normal. Lila Mahaprabhu Raghunatha Das Gaurangastava Kalpavrike Korijache Prakash. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami has described these pastimes elaborately in his book Gaurangastava Kalpavriksha. Kvachin Mishraba Se Brajapati Sutashyoru Virahad Statachri Sanditvad Dadad Adika Dargyam Bhujaparo Latan Bhuman Kakva Vikala Vikalam Gadgarvacha Rudam Shri Goranga Ridaya Udayan Mam Marayati. In the house of Kashi Mishra, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would sometimes be greatly aggrieved, feeling separation from Krishna. The joints of his transcendental body would slacken and his arms and legs would become elongated. Rolling on the ground, the Lord would cry out in distress in a faltering voice and weep very sorrowfully. The appearance of Mahaprabhu awakening in my heart maddens me. Simadwari deki Prabhur Vishmoy hoila Kanka koraki e swarupe puchila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very much astonished to find himself in front of the Simadwar. He asked Swarup Damodar, "Where am I? What am I doing here?" Swarup kohe uta Prabhu chal nijagare tatai tomare sab korimu gochare. Swarup Damodar said, "My dear Lord, please get up. Let us go to your place. Let us go home. There I shall tell you everything that has happened." Etabole prabhure dori gare lanya gela tahara abasta sab kohite lagila. Thus all the devotees supporting Mahaprabhu took him back to his residence. Then they all described to him what had happened. Shuni Mahaprabhu bora hoila chamatkar Prabhu kohe kichu smriti nahika amar. Hearing the description of his condition while he had lain near the Simadwar, Mahaprabhu was very much astonished. He said, "I do not remember any of these things." Sabedeke hoy mor Krishna vidyaman vidyut pradeka diya hoy antardan. All I can remember is that I saw my Krishna, but only for an instant. He appeared before me and then, like lightning, immediately disappeared. Henakali Jagannath there, Pani Shanga Bajila, Snanakori Mahaprabhu, Darshane Gela. Just then everyone heard the blowing of the conch shell at the Jagannath temple. Mahaprabhu immediately took his bath and went to see Lord Jagannath. Eta kohilun Prabhur Adbhuta Bikar Jahan Shravane Loke Lage Chamatkar. Thus I have described the uncommon transformations of the body of Mahaprabhu. When people hear about this, they are very much astonished. Loke nahi deki aiche shastre nahi shuni hanabhava vyakta kore nyase Churamani. No one has witnessed such bodily changes elsewhere, nor has anyone read of them in the revealed scriptures. Yet Mahaprabhu, the supreme sannyasi, exhibited these ecstatic symptoms. Shastra lokatita jay baba hoy, itar loker tate na hoy nisjoy. These ecstasies are not described in the Shastras, and they are inconceivable to common men. Therefore, people in general do not believe in them. Raghunath Dasher Sada Prabhu Sange Stiti Tare Muke Shuni Liki Korea Pratiti Ramananda Roy, Raghunath Das Goswami lived continuously with Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Das lived continuously with Mahaprabhu. I am simply recording whatever I have heard from him. Although common men do not believe in these pastimes, I believe in them totally. So Raghunath Das had gone to Vrindavan. Actually was going to go there because Mahaprabhu had disappeared, Swarup Damodar disappeared, and Raghunath Das was going to commit suicide by jumping from Govardhan. But when he got to, he went to Radhakund, but when he got to Vrindavan, he took shelter of Rupa and Sanatana Goswami and Jiva Goswami. So he was there in Radhakund, and he had been with Mahaprabhu for so many years because he was the assistant to Swarup Damodar. When Swarup Damodar and Ramananda Roy they were the ones with Mahaprabhu in so many years of remaining years of his life. So, and Raghunath Das had left his home and gone, and Mahaprabhu put him under the shelter of Swarup Damodar. So Raghunath Das was actually also there in the final pastimes of Mahaprabhu, and he's helping Swarup Damodar. So he's seeing all the pastimes. And when he went to Radhakund, then the devotees wanted to hear about Mahaprabhu's Leela in Jagannath Puri, the final Leela. So Raghunath Das was reciting everything, and it says, so here it mentions, Raghunath Das lived continuously with Mahaprabhu. I am simply recording whatever I have heard from him. Although common men do not believe in these pastimes, I believe in them totally. So Krishna Das Kaviraj was there, and he heard from Raghunath Das in Radhakund, and that's how he heard all the pastimes and was able to compile them. Ek din Mahaprabhu samudra jaite chatak parva dekilena achambite. One day while Mahaprabhu was going to the sea to bathe, he suddenly saw a sand dune named Chatak Parvat. Okay. Govardhana Shaila Gyane Abhishta Hoila Parvat Dishate Prabhu Dana Chalila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mistook the sand dune for Govardhan Hill and ran toward it. Handayam Adrir Abala Harida Shabarya Jadrama Krishna Charana Sparasha Pramoda Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayos Tayoryat Paniya Shuya Basa Kandara Kandamulai. Lord Chaitanya said, of all the devotees, this Govardhan Hill is the best. Oh, my friends, this hill supplies Krishna and Balaram, as well as their calves, cows, and cowherd friends, with all kinds of necessities, water for drinking, very soft grass, caves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. In this way, the hill offers respect to the Lord. Being touched by the lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram, Govardhan Hill appears very jubilant. So, which day is Govardhan Puja? It's coming up. Thursday? Okay. So that's our next big festival. So Mahaprabhu is mistaken a sand dune near the sea. He's mistaken it for Govardhan. A shloka pari Prabhu chalan baya bege Govinda daila pache nahi pai lage. Reciting this verse, Reciting this verse, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ran toward the sand dune as fast as the wind. Reciting this verse, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ran toward the sand dune as fast as the wind. Govinda ran after him, but he could not catch him. Vukarapadila maha kolahala hoila jay jaha chila se utiya daila. First one devotee shouted loudly, and then a tumultuous uproar arose as all the devotees stood up and began to run after the Lord. Swarup Jagadananda Pandita Ganadhar Ramainandayara Pandita Shankar. Swarup Damodar Jagadananda Pandit, Gadadhar Pandit, Ramai, Nandai, and Shankar Pandit are some of the devotees who ran after Mahaprabhu. Puri Bharati Gosai, Aila Sindhu Tire, Bhagavanacharya Kanja Chalila Dire. Paramananda Puri and Brahmananda Bharati also went toward the beach, and Bhagavanacharya, who was lame, followed them very slowly. So Bhagavanacharya, who was lame, followed them very slowly. Pratame Chalila Prabhu Jena Bayu Gati Stamba Baba Pate Hoila Chalite Nahi Shakti. Mahaprabhu was running with the speed of the wind, but he suddenly became stunned in ecstasy and lost all strength to proceed further. Prati Roma Kupe Mamsha Branerakar Taru Pare Ramodgama Kadamba Prakar. The flesh at each of his pores erupted like pimples, and his bodily hair, standing on end, appeared like kadamba flowers. Prati Rome Prasveda Pade Rudherera Dar Kante Gargara Nahi Barnera Ujar. Blood and perspiration flowed incessantly from every pore of his body, and he could not speak a word, but simply produced a gargling sound within his throat. Dui netre bore ashru vahaye apar samudre milila jena ganga jamunadar. The Lord's eyes filled and overflowed with unlimited tears, like the Ganges and Jamuna meeting in the sea. Vaivarnye Shanga Prai Sveta Hoila Anga Tabe Kampa Ute Jena Samudre Taranga. His entire body faded to the color of a white conch shell, and then he began to quiver like the waves in the ocean. Kapite Kapite Prabhu Bhumete Padila Tabeta Govinda Prabhur Nikate Aila. While quivering in this way, Mahaprabhu fell down on the ground. Then Govinda approached him. Karangera Jale Kore Sarvanga Sincham. Karangera Jale Kore Sarvanga Sinchan. Bahirbas Loya Kore Anga Samvijan. Govinda sprinkled water from a karanga water pot all over the Lord's body, and then taking his own outer garment, he began to fan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's fanning Mahaprabhu with the Mahaprabhu Sannyas Todi, I guess. Swarupare Ganatahan Asiya Melila Prabhu Rabashta Deki Kandite Lagila. Well, I'm not sure what he's fanning it says with his Bahirvash. And Bahirvash means outer clothing. Govinda sprinkled water from a karanga water pot all over the Lord's body, and then taking his own outer garment, referring to Mahaprabhu's outer garment, he began to fan Mahaprabhu. Swarupare Gantahan Asya Milila Prabhurabhasta Deki Kandite Lagila. When Swarup Damodar and the other devotees reached the spot and saw the condition of Mahaprabhu, they began to cry. Prabhur ange deki ashta satvika vikar, ascharya satvika deki hoila chamatkar. All 8 kinds of transcendental transformations were visible in the Lord's body. All the devotees were struck with wonder to see such a sight. The 8 ecstatic symptoms are the state of being stunned, perspiration, standing of the bodily hairs on end, faltering the voice, trembling, fading of the body's color, tears, and devastation. Ucha Sankirtan Kore Prabhur Shabane, Shitala Jale Kore Prabhur Angasamarjane. The devotees loudly chanted, the Hare Krishna mantra near Mahaprabhu and washed his body with cold water. E mata bahubar kirtana korite, Haribo bole Prabhu ute achambite. After the devotees had been chanting for a long time, Mahaprabhu suddenly stood up and shouted, Haribo! Sanande Sakala Vaishnava bole Hari Hari, Utila Mangala Dwani Chatur Dikbari. When Mahaprabhu stood up, all the Vaishnavas loudly chanted, Hari! Hari! In great jubilation. The auspicious sound filled the air in all directions. Ute Mahaprabhu Vishmita iti uti chai, je dekite chai, taha dekite napai. Astonished Mahaprabhu stood up and began looking here and there, trying to see something, but he could not catch sight of it. Vaishnava dekiya Prabhur Ardabaya hoila, Swarup Gosaire Kichu Kahite Lagila. When Mahaprabhu saw all the Vaishnavas, he returned to partial external consciousness and spoke to Swarup Damodar. Govardhan hoite more ke ihan anila, panya krishnera lila dekite na paila. Mahaprabhu said, who has brought me here from Govardhan Hill? I was seeing Lord Krishna's pastimes, but now I cannot see them. Ihan hoite achemui genu Govardhane, dekan jadi Krishna koren gandana charane. Today, I went from here to Govardhan Hill to find out if Krishna was tending his cows there. Govardhane chadi Krishna bajaila benu, Govardhaner chodike chari sabdenu. I saw Krishna climbing Govardhan Hill and playing his flute, surrounded on all sides by grazing cows. Venu nara shuni. Venu nara shuni aila radha takorani, sabsaki gan sange koriya sajani. Hearing the vibration of Krishna's flute, Srimati Radharani and all her gopi friends came there to meet him. They were all very nicely dressed. Radhalanya Krishna Praveshila Kandarate Sakigan Kohemora Fula Utaite. When Krishna and Srimati Radharani entered a cave together, the other gopis asked me to pick some flowers. Henekale Tumi Sab Kolahala Koila Tahan Hoite Darimori Ihan Lanya Aila. Just then, all of you made a lot of noise, made a tumultuous sound, or a lot of, actually it says here, kolahala, which is like a lot of noise. Just then, all of you made a tumultuous sound and carried me from there to this place. Keniva anila more brita duka dite, panya krishner lila na painu dekite. Why have you brought me here, causing me unnecessary pain? I had a chance to see Krishna's pastimes, but I could not see them. Eta bole Mahaprabhu Korana Krandan, Taradash Deki, Vaishnava Korana Rodan. Saying this, Mahaprabhu began to weep. When all the Vaishnavas saw the Lord's condition, they also wept. So Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj explained this, that when he talks about one's chanting, he said, Mahaprabhu, he was participating in Krishna Lila. And then the devotees began chanting in his ear, and that brought him out of his trance. but he called their chanting noise. You made a lot of noise and you brought me here. So Guru Maharaj says, and what was that noise? The chanting of such exalted devotees like Swarup Damodar and Ramananda Roy and others, very exalted devotees. And Mahaprabhu called that chanting of the holy name noise. So then Guru Maharaj comments, so one should not be so proud of his chanting, because Mahaprabhu called it. He said, but in one sense it's noise, but in another sense, that chanting of Hare Krishna took precedence over direct participation in the Leela, Radha Krishna Leela. So he says that holy name is so exalted that it entered even into that plane and took precedence over direct participation in Radha Krishna Leela. So Guru Maharaj then, he talks something about, first, on one level, one should not be so proud of one's own chanting, and then Mahaprabhu's considering the chanting of exalted devotees to be noise that took him away from the Radha Krishna Leela in which he was participating. He was told by the gopis, Govardhan, when Radha and Krishna entered in the cave to pick some flowers for them. So sometimes Mahaprabhu sees himself as Srimati Radharani, and sometimes he sees himself as a witness of the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. So Radha and Krishna had entered into a cave, and the gopis told Mahaprabhu, who was there obviously as a gopi, or, as a participant, they told him to pick some flowers. And he said, then you made noise, and now I can't see this Leela. I had a chance to see Krishna's pastimes, but I could not see them, because you all made this noise and brought me back here. But as I said, Guru Maharaj says, that chanting the holy name took even precedence over direct participation in of Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna Leela. He says that's how exalted the holy name actually is. At a precedence. Henakali Aila Puri Bharati Duijam Duhedeki Mahaprabhu Hoila Sambrahma. At that time, Paramananda Puri and Brahmananda Bharati arrived. Seeing them, Mahaprabhu became somewhat respectful. Nipatabaya Hoile Prabhu Duhare Bandila Mahaprabhu Re Duijan Premalingana Koila. So what does it mean that Mahaprabhu became somewhat respectful? This is just the wording. But it actually means he was before emotional, he was even crying that now I can't see this Leela. But when senior persons like Paramananda Puri and Brahmananda Bharati, who are in the position of Guru Varga to Mahaprabhu, he's considering them like that. And he becomes calmed down. Nipatabaya Hoile Prabhu Duhare Bandila Mahaprabhu Re Duijan Premalingana Koila. Mahaprabhu returned to complete external consciousness and immediately offered prayers to them. Then these two elderly gentlemen both embraced the Lord with loving affection. Prabhu kohe duhe keni aila ete dure puri gosai kohe tomar nritya dekibare. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Puri Goswami and Brahmananda Bharati, why have the two of you come so far? Puri Goswami, Mahaprabhu said to Puri Goswami, Prabhu kohe duhe keni aila ete dure Puri Gosai kohe tomara nritya dekibare. Mahaprabhu said to Puri Goswami and Brahmananda Bharati, why have the two of you come so far? Puri Goswami replied, just to see your dancing. Just to see your dancing. Lajito hoila Prabhu Purira Bachane Samudragat Aila Sab Vaishnavasane. When he heard this, Mahaprabhu felt somewhat ashamed. Then he went to bathe in the sea with all the Vaishnavas. Snanakori Mahaprabhu Garete Aila Sabalanya Mahaprasad Bhojana Korila. After bathing in the sea, Mahaprabhu returned to his residence with all the devotees. Then they all lunched on the remnants of food offered to Lord Jagannath. Eta kohilun prabhur divyon marabam brahmao kohite nare jahara prabhav. Thus I have described the transcendental ecstatic emotions of Mahaprabhu. Even Lord Brahma cannot describe their influence. Chatak Giri Gaman Lila Raghunatha Das Gauranga Kalpavrike Kurijachan Prakash. In his book Gauranga Kalpavriksha, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami has very vividly described Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime of running toward the Chatak Parvat sand dune. Sanipe Niladresh Chatakagiri Rajashya Kalanad Aye Goshte Govardhana Giri Patim Lokitumita Brajan Asmiti Uktva Pramada Eva Davan Avadrito Ganaiswar Goranga Gorango Ridaya Udayan Mamadayati. Near Jagannath Puri is a great sand dune known as Chatak Parvat. Seeing that hill, Mahaprabhu said, "Oh, I shall go to the land of Braja to see Govardhan Hill." Then he began running madly toward it, and all the Vaishnavas ran after him. This scene awakens in my heart and maddens me. Ebe Prabhu Jata Koila Alokika Lila. Ebe Prabhu Jata Koila Alokika Lila Ke Varnite Parese Mahaprabhur Kela. Who can properly describe all the uncommon pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? They are all simply his play. Sankepe Kohia Kori Dik Darshan Jai Ihashune Pai Krishna Charan. I have briefly described them just to give an indication of his transcendental pastimes. Nevertheless, anyone who hears this will certainly attain the shelter of Lord Krishna's lotus feet. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishna Das. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishna Das narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus and the Bhakti Vedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya-lila, 14th chapter, describing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's transcendental ecstatic emotions and his mistaking Chatak Parvat for Govardhan Hill. Okay. So it's the end of the 14th chapter of Antya-lila. Hare Nama Krishna Janardan Nama Hare Nama Krishna Janarvaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Janarvaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Madanama Giridhari Gopinatha Madanama Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Janardan Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Janardan Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath Shri Shiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath Shri Shiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath Nitai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Nitai Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Statara Sadarshi Shimai Srila Bhakti Rakak Srila Dev Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sananda Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga ki jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Prem se go Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat ki jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvabarenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Acharya Brinda ki jai. Ganga Devi ki jai. Tulasi Maharani ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat ki jai. Soquel Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram ki jai. Samavita Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Sripad Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj ki jai. All the assembled devotees ki jai.
Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj ki.
Shri Damodar Vrata ki jai, Shri Kartik Vrata ki jai, Shri Urja Vrata ki jai, Shri Niyama Seva ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Okay.